From the ironic Taylor Swift VMA incident to the recent White Lives Matter clothing scandal, Kanye West has always made headlines for his actions. He is one of the most controversial celebrities to ever exist. Several moments displaying his bizarre behavior can be found all over the internet. He is often called crazy, but is he really crazy or is he being misunderstood? What made them label him crazy? Welcome to another video of BLOGGO. In today's video, we are going to take a closer look at Kanye West's controversial actions over the years and the underlying factors behind it. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's get into the video. Kanye West has been at the center of many controversial moments throughout his career. Kanye West, who is now known as Ye, makes headlines as much for his talents as he does for his perceived feuds and social media rants. People argue that his controversies outweigh his accomplishments. There is no denying that the artist Kanye West is talented and successful. He has won 22 Grammys, making him one of the top Grammy winners in history. He's also done well for himself as a fashion designer. But he is most known for his doubtful behavior that many addresses as crazy. Whether he's speaking his mind or calling out a fellow celebrity for something he doesn't agree with, West always stood out for the way he did it. He is well known for being part of public fits of anger and for the display of bizarre behavior. Most of what he says quickly takes over the headlines. One of his most famous and the earliest absurd moment was at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards when the singer Taylor Swift was making her speech after receiving her award for Best Female Video. Taylor Swift's night at the VMA quickly took a turn for the worse when Kanye jumped on stage and took over the mic, interrupting Taylor's speech to show support for Beyoncé. He said, "I am really happy for you, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time." This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of Kanye. It was a truly unforgettable moment. The drama didn't end there. Over the years, Kanye and Taylor continued to have some feuds between them. Rapper 50 Cent later reacted to the incident by saying, "I wish he would come and take my award from me so I can black his eye in front of everybody." This incident gathered a lot of negative attention on Kanye for his shocking behavior. A decade later, Kanye still stood by his claim, telling Nick Cannon in September 2020 that if God didn't want me to run on stage and say Beyoncé had the best video, he wouldn't have sat me in the front row. In 2018, Kanye West made headlines again for a statement he made in a TMZ newsroom interview. "When you hear about slavery for 400 years. For 400 years? That sounds like a choice." This incident occurred when he appeared on the show, where he discussed everything from free thought to his love for Donald Trump. After West made the remark about slavery, one of the show's employees, Van Lathan, confronted the rapper, stating his disappointment. "I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something. To me, that's not real." Though you went to Lathan and offered an apology to him, by that point, the damage was already done. Kanye again shocked the internet when he announced that he would be running for president in 2020. He did end up running in 2020 and got 60,000 votes. A post Kanye made on Twitter shows an image of himself in front of an electoral-style map of the U.S. linked to his attempt to run for president. In this first presidential attempt, he appeared on the ballot in 12 states and missed the filing deadline in most others. He gathered the most votes in Tennessee. He eventually conceded after collecting only 60,000 votes out of an estimated 160 million total. Kanye is now threatening to run for president again in 2024. Fans across the globe are aware of the fact that Kanye West wants his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, back. He refuses to accept that their relationship has ended and has continuously bombarded her with messages and declarations of his undying love for her. He made it clear through his actions that they will never be over for him and has repeatedly declared this on his social media. Initially, it seemed as though he was trying to keep his family together, but as this messaging continued through 2022, it became more of an obsessive plight than a loving attempt. Back in 2018, Pete Davidson, now ex-boyfriend of Kim Kardashian, mocked Kanye West during a skit on Saturday Night Live by saying that mental health isn't an excuse for acting like a jackass. After that, he put on a red baseball cap that had the words "Make Kanye 2006 Again," which was a direct Trump reference and a reference to the days when Kanye seemed more focused. Later in 2022, Kanye dug up the footage and became enraged. He released 2 diss songs that targeted Pete Davidson and proceeded to relentlessly mock his SNL skit, which made Kim Kardashian fed up with the situation altogether. She unfollowed Kanye on social media, and fans definitely noticed. After Pete Davidson tried to communicate with Kanye West privately, Kanye shared pictures of these messages online. He posted part of the textual conversation. He shared it with his 30.7 million Twitter followers. Kanye continued to weigh in on that private chat by declaring to Pete, Kim, and the rest of the world that Pete would never meet his children. Kanye's rivalry with Pete Davidson runs deep, and now he wants his fans to help him push Davidson away from his wife, Kim. He made a post on his Twitter account seeking the assistance of his massive fan base to make it obvious that he is not fond of Davidson and is against him being close with his ex-wife. He tweeted a call to action, encouraging fans to bombard Pete when they see him live. Kanye asked his fans to shout out Kimmy and berate him if they ever came across Davidson in person. Following his controversial posts, social media platform Instagram has suspended Kanye West's account for posting inflammatory content online. Meta, the company that owns Instagram, suspended the rapper's account, saying it was violating Instagram's rules and guidelines. One of the recent controversies that Kanye ended up in was during the Paris Fashion Week. His new clothing, worn by several models at his Yeezy fashion show in Paris, caught him in trouble. The pieces of clothing feature Pope John Paul on the front and the controversial phrase on the back. The clothes had "White Lives Matter" written on its back. Many were not a fan of this and came forward to show their resentment. After brandishing such a divisive slogan, West has faced significant backlash. Jaden Smith, Sean Diddy Combs, and executives for Supreme and Vogue are among those expressing their disapproval of the stunt. Kanye responded by writing a post on Instagram. He said that the Black Lives Matter movement was a scam and that he wore the shirt saying "White Lives Matter" because he thought the idea of him wearing it was funny. Kanye has also gotten on the wrong side of religious people by constantly addressing himself as God. He even did a photo shoot portraying himself as Jesus Christ. In another incident, Kanye got in trouble when he reportedly got charged with assaulting a fan. The fan approached Kanye in his SUV for his autograph, and their conversation eventually turned physical when he allegedly punched the man outside of a Los Angeles hotel. Kanye is also known for abruptly speaking out whatever he feels, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Nevertheless, it has given people something to laugh about. But all this did take a toll on him. Kanye West says he's heard the term crazy thrown his way and admits that it hurts his feelings. During an interview on Fox News, the rapper addressed those who questioned his mental health amid his controversial stances. He says he often hears, "Oh, he's crazy," and stuff like that. And it hurts his feelings when people say that, he admitted on the show. Another person who came forward to address his mental health was former President Donald Trump. He has told multiple people that Kanye is acting too crazy and that he should get some professional help. While people call him crazy, there is a factor that many don't know is that Kanye is diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Kanye West's troubled mental state has been on full view on Twitter and Instagram. According to Kim Kardashian, the series of his concerning tweets, public appearances, and Instagram posts throughout the years might have likely been the result of his bipolar disorder. She claims that Kanye's erratic behavior is part of the mental health disorder. So what do you think of Kanye? Do you think his actions are a result of his disorder, or is he too overboard on his own? Does his actions make you think that he is crazy? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.